Good morning, everyone. Brian Hoops here with Midwest Market Solutions, Market Insider TV, opening commentary on Wednesday morning, August the 13th. Thanks for joining us this morning as we take a look at our trading day ahead. Do want to mention I'll be talking about the USDA report, I'm sure, as well as any other market moving information, fundamentals, in about 15-20 minutes from now on RFD TV. I'll be on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday mornings of this week, kicking off the day and analyzing the report. And what a shocker it was yesterday. A lot of moving pieces, so we're going to get right into it this morning, talking about it. Look at the overnight markets. Dollar is a little bit softer here. We talked in our TV segment last night about change of the trend of that dollar. Crude oil is mixed. We're bouncing off the technical support here. Meanwhile, corn 1 3/4 better. Beans up 11.5. Meals up another $1, and the wheat futures are steady to $1 better. A penny better in the overnight markets. So let's get into it, as we've got a lot of information, a couple different slides to look at this morning. Sure, you're following us on Twitter, Midwest Markets, Brian Hoops, for latest market information. Our website address is MidwestMarketSolutions.com, where you can sign up for newsletters, our daily video series that is broadcast not only in the mornings but in the afternoons, audio commentaries, as well as text message service. So first of all, weather forecast here really looks bearish for the grain markets in the end of the month. 8 to 10 day, 6 to 10 day, 8 to 14 day. All above normal temperatures, above normal precip. That's nearly ideal to finish out this corn and soybean crops. So no real weather threat here that is going to hurt this crop. If you hadn't heard, President Trump did announce that the U.S. and China trade truce has been extended for another 90 days. So that way they can work out some sort of a trade agreement. And it doesn't appear that China's going to be buying anything from us anytime soon. In the August WASDE report, this was the big surprise. Corn yields came in 188.8 bushels per acre, well above expectations, and a new all-time record. We're up 7.8 bushels per acre from the July number. I don't think anyone had that on their bingo cards. We do want to say StoneX was fairly close, coming in at 188. I think there was another firm at 186, and maybe some other private ones that were pretty high. But those are some really historic numbers, and a really historic jump from the July numbers to get to the August. Usually USDA is conservative. They certainly were not yesterday. That puts total corn production at 16.7 billion bushels, and new crop corn ending stocks moved 457 from last month all the way up to 2.117, and that comes despite increasing exports substantially for corn. A new export forecast would be a record at 2.875 billion bushels. As I said, a new all-time record. The new planted acreage is what really caught my attention. It's a new all-time record and eclipsed the previous acreage total of 97.2 million acres set in 2012. This is what the USDA said yesterday, was 97.3 million. Surprising, yes, but a lot of people, including us, had been anticipating bigger acreage in the June acreage report. USDA did not deliver in the June acreage report. Instead, they waited 2 months to deliver these acreage numbers, catching the trade off guard. And in fact, they've only adjusted, in the last 20 years, adjusted acreage from June to August 5 times. And this was the first year that we saw an increase in acres. Every other time, it's been a decrease in corn acres. USDA reported soybean yields at 53.6 bushels per acre, better than the trade expected. Harvested acres, however, fell to 80.1 million, well below pre-report estimates and the July figures, which were 86 million. Total production now forecast at 4.299 billion bushels, down substantially from last month. Soybean stocks fall to 290 million. Soybean acres seeded are the smallest since 2019 growing season. This is what soybeans are pricing in, lack of supply. Despite new all-time record yields. All wheat production is pegged at 1.927. Not much change there. They did increase exports in the wheat by about 25 million bushels, and spring wheat didn't see much of a sell-off yesterday at 484 million bushels. Pre-report estimates were a little bit higher than that. So a little bit friendly as far as wheat goes, especially the spring Minneapolis wheat, and Oklahoma City auction. Feeders sharply higher, $3 to $12 better, and pretty good volume of head. Still shows there's strong demand for these calves. Until that cash demand starts to back off, we don't think the futures are ready to back off either. Cutout values surged higher at midday and again last night. That leads us to higher calls this morning. Packer margins are improving. Now about $100 in the head in the red. That's a big improvement from just a week ago when we were $300 in the red. So look for a stronger cash trade this morning, cattle trade this morning, cash trade when we get to it later this week. Have a great day, everyone. Good luck. As always, this has been Brian Hoops from Midwest Markets. Talk to you soon.